Well, Happy New Year, everybody. This is Phil Levy with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services California Properties. Together with my son Joey, we have a real estate sales team here in the Santa Clarita Valley. We go out of our way to help clients buy and sell and invest in real estate. And I'd like to just take a few minutes to let you know about last year and how we ended up. 2020, of course, was beset by all kinds of challenges, yet it was a record year in many respects for the real estate market, particularly here in Santa Clarita Valley. I'm going to share my screen and go over a few quick facts with you so you get a feel for what happened and what is likely to happen over the next several months and year. We had a record level of closed sales in 2020, which was kind of a pleasant surprise for us. As the real estate market kind of led the way in terms of the recovery from the COVID-19 recession. These charts typically provide 3 months worth of aggregate data, or rolling data, and it's specific to the Santa Clarita Valley. Of course, every location has very specific trends of its own. But this gives you a broad idea of what happened in the Santa Clarita Valley. As you can see, and this is a 3-month basis, we closed 41% ahead of last year in terms of the number of closed sales. That is single family condos and townhouses. These charts split the units out by attached versus detached units, and then all together. So altogether was a very robust year. In fact, record levels of sales occurred. As you can see by this chart, which goes back all the way to 2008, you could see that this is the highest point ever on these charts, maybe with the exception of condos. Looks like they might have been a little bit higher here in the middle of 2017. By the way, this chart is a rolling 12-month, month-by-month depiction of closed sales. So every point on this chart depicts 12 months, the preceding 12 months as of that given month. And you can see the seasonal trends are pretty typical in these charts. In this specific chart, the next chart talks about median sales prices. Again, record territory. In 2020, we reached a record high median price in the Santa Clarita Valley. Detached homes closed at $700,000 for the last 3 months of the year, and attached homes closed at a record $440,000. Preceding records were back in 2006. Overall, we closed at a median price of $635,000. And this next chart will show you the trend line. And you can see how much the median price has increased based upon this particular chart. And this goes back to 2008. And this is a month-by-month depiction of median prices all the way back to 2008. And it's very clear what happened in terms of prices. Yet at the same time, it was a bit of an enigma because active listings were at a record low. In fact, we only had 412 active listings for the last 3 months of the year on average. And this is extremely low. And when you compare that with the 4,054 homes that closed escrow last year, it's only 10% of the entire year's transactions. And how did this happen? This happened principally because homes are flying off the shelves. This chart depicts the December median days on market. And you could see that it has fallen off from 28 to 22 over the last 2 years, all the way down to 7. So homes are selling almost as fast as they hit the market. Of course, the price has to be reasonably appropriate for the market conditions, and the home needs to be very showable as well. December inventory month supply, again, is down considerably from the prior 2 years. So homes are selling faster. There's a lot of interest by buyers, particularly because of ultra low, historically low mortgage interest rates. It's stimulating a lot of interest by buyers out there. For buyers, you've got to be ready with a really solid pre-authorization letter from a very, very highly qualified lender. And you've got to be ready to write a very competitive offer. Year ahead, we don't see much changing. We see that interest rates will probably hover around 3%. And we see maybe some more supply coming on the market due to seasonality, and maybe things loosening up a bit now that there's some glimmer of hope to a modification of the coronavirus pandemic. Anyway, we can be reached at 661-903-8522, 661-903-8522. Always welcome your calls and comments. Please leave any comments you have, and this will be posted on YouTube. So please comment and let us know if you have any questions or if we can help you in any way. And we'll be doing this periodically throughout the year 2021. Thank you, and have a very safe, healthy, and prosperous new year to everybody.